lightly, and I wouldn't do it if I didn't have, like, there was no, like, when Aang had his down special thing, it was like, alright, it's one move, we've gone through this before, and I've experienced a way more broken version of Aang down special in NASB1, when it killed you instantaneously at 0 from any point in the blast, from any point on stage at all. Like, I've literally experienced far worse, right? So it's like, and that's not defending the fact that it worked the way it did, but there was like, just don't shield it. Like, yes, he already had plenty of ways to deal with you, you know? But, like, that is far different than this. And even if, like, you can argue that Aang maybe should have been bad, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things. So, we'll do our best. Alright, hold on, what is this? Oh. What? That's crazy. That's awesome. It's just spacing. That's crazy. You're having so much fun pooping on the Aang cheesers on ranked 2. Tried using that bug. I'm not gonna lie. For science, I was playing Garfield. TNT blows you? Real? But yeah, like, I did actually intentionally mess around with Garfield the day that patch came out, just to see, like, what I could do. And I have not really played much Garfield, so my combo game wasn't too advanced with it anyways. But having that for certain matchups, like having that type of recovery was insane. Where is TNT blows me? Oh man. Is this one of those matchups? What y'all think, chat? Make sure to vote. Get your predictions in. No, you didn't know this event was a thing? Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome from the YouTube side of stream. You think Patrick should say Finland when he gets KO'd? That's okay, Extra. The quicker the games, the better. That's what I'm saying. Oh my lord. Is there a Discord? Yes. Let me look and make sure. I'll send you an invite. But the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl Grinders Discord server is a competitive Discord server for NASB 1 and 2. So I just sent that in the chat in YouTube. And so pretty much joining... Did I send the right server? Okay, I did. Thank God. This server will also give you invites to like tournaments that people host, both ones hosted by myself and other people. And there's plenty of tournaments. There was only like 3 today. So it's like you kind of just pick whatever you'd like. Can you get the Discord too? Yeah, I got you. I probably should have a command for this. But that's all good. There might have been 3. I'm kind of exaggerating, but I know that there was at least one other, and there probably was more than just one other. Because there was mine, there was Wombology, not Wombology, there was others. I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm going crazy. I swear there were others. Maybe I'm in the wrong server. It's interesting. There's so many events now that like you can't keep up because there's genuinely like a lot. All right, where did they go? They went to Miracle City Volcano. Let's go. You bought the game for 4 of your friends for Christmas and you've been playing it for days? That's awesome. That's really cool to hear. Yeah, I think it was a good choice. My friend, he's about to buy, or I guess, I don't know if he's buying or if he's being gifted a gaming PC by a friend of his. And I told him, I was like, as soon as you get that thing, you're getting NASB2 for PC courtesy of me. Because he currently has it on Switch and he loves the game. Like, he has no complaints, but he is getting a PC regardless. I'm like, hey, you're getting this game again. So I'm just like, I got you, man. But yeah, it's a great game. Community is very live and well. This event, the strategy link was posted like only a couple hours before the tournament started, and we had like 32 or 30 something entrants. And that's like a small turnout, you know. 33 attendees. Like normally we post the link like a day or so before, and like normally also a prize pool. But someone on YouTube told you the game was already dead? Nah. They likely say that in the sense of like, oh, it doesn't have like 40,000 active tournament participants a year, like how Smash Ultimate does. Or it's dead in the sense that it never like reached 100,000 players on Steam or something. But it's like, that's not how games work. As long as there are 2 people playing, a game cannot die. Even if 1 person plays, that technically means it's not dead. But this game has a very thriving, like, and active online session, or online scene. Like, you can play quick play anytime, and you'll probably find somebody, just depending on your time zone, it might take a little longer, you know? Like, maybe a minute or 2 versus, like, 30 seconds or less. But, yeah. And it doesn't seem like that's... I think crossplay has definitely been a big help for that. So, I'm really happy that that's the case. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. So, yeah, I've been happy with it. And I'm an OG with NASB1, so it's been a fun ride. You've been playing Smash for 9 years, and to you, this game is better competitively. I feel like because the developers intend for it to be played competitively, and because of the better budget thanks to the first one's success, I think that it definitely has a good, oh my god. It definitely has a good, thing going, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. NASB1 presentation is pretty bad, but it's like crack cocaine. It's one of those games where you either play it enough to understand, or you play it enough to not want to ever play it again. And most people did not enjoy NASB1, but myself and the group that did, the community that did, like, we played the hell out of that game. we played it a lot. And especially by the end of it, it became one of those games that's like, it was really good for what it was, competitively and like the speed. But when it's such a night and day difference from like day one. Like day one, it was terrible. But like 2 years later, when they added like voice lines and items, and they added like just dash dancing and stuff early on, and they fixed all the knockback growth missing and the hit stun scaling and stuff like that, and finally got through all the balancing, it honestly is really awesome. And I'm gonna gush a little bit about it, but it's a good game. But I probably would say at least right now I prefer this game just due to the meta alone, and that's saying something. Not that the meta is bad in this game. It's always evolving, which I think is what I appreciate more than anything. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I agree, DB. I appreciated NASB1 even with its shoddy sometimes rollback. I mean, this game, NASB2, has probably some of the best online and best netcode I've ever experienced in any game ever. I think that's not even an understatement. I think that it, unironically, the only game that I think, and I haven't played enough to even like say this confidently, but I really think Killer Instinct had some really good netcode, as well as Battle for the Grid. Both of those had really good netcode. But anyways, yeah, this game's awesome. Yeah, getting into this game here. Tied neck and neck. That SD at the start was a little suspect, but I mean, it happens. Street Fighter 6 netcode still tops. Yeah, honestly, I haven't played Street Fighter 6. And Brawlhalla, I've literally never had a bad experience with. I honestly keep forgetting Brawlhalla because that's like, you have no complaints about it. Slippy is also good. I'd say NASB2's, it's probably comparable to Slippy, but I think the problem with Slippy is that, yeah, like, Brawlhalla, like, is just insane. Like, you can play it on literally any hardware. Nothing has issues. I've, like, never experienced any issue ever. Slippy is peer-to-peer. And yes, Brawlhalla is on mobile. What does this Reptar need to do to turn this around? This is one of those situations where I think Reptar, I call it chip and chase. And at this point, all he needs is like a couple up tilts and up air, like, or Happymilla specifically does this really wonderful thing where they cancel their down special with shield after a bit of time, and they either fake you out or they go for the full charge, and they'll either do like a pivot into F tilt, and pretty much because of how strong their F tilt is at this percent against a character like El Tigre, that was a good wall jump by the way. They probably will end up knocking him out without any burst. But they need to get back to stage. That was so smart. The command grab off stage for the edge guard. That was genius. And holding out on these, and I think probably SDIing a bit too. That's what I'm guessing. Can't. Oh, that was a good 2-frame. Oh my gosh. This is neck and neck. Boom. Alright, do you make this? Okay, you do. Try to roll through, and that's a dangerous thing to try and do against El Tigre, I feel, but might be worth it in the end. Nice down throw into F tilt. We go, risks it all! Vert, they're doing God's work right now. Let's see what they can do. Nice back air here. Keeping the Vert off, but they're doing well. Oh, gosh. Let's see. They've got a level of slime. What are they going to do with it? Oh! Vert taking the final game, getting the grand finals. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Wow. That was crazy. All right, there's got to be a little bit of downtime between this and the final set, just because of we ended up getting a glitch that closed, or not closed, but caused the lobby to run infinitely. So we're just building back into the final match here. We have to reopen the game real quick. But shouldn't take too long, all things considered. Why do people think Patrick is good? So he just has really good movement. Because he has some technique using his up special with platforms called edge cancel up special, I guess is what you want to probably call it. But pretty much it allows him to just move and like pressure people in uncontestable or often just very anxiety causing ways. He also just has a really good jab that is hard to escape, that combos and like can be canceled into other things. He has an insane edge guarding tool with his up strong air. Like you just run off stage, charge it, and pretty much always confirm and off of it. He has like a table up air that is really good at like catching people as an anti-air. Like he has all of these options, right, that are just absolutely cracked. And being heavy and being able to live for very long periods of time, like, it just causes this character to, like, pretty much be insane. You know what I mean?